Alright guys, here's the next device. See, it's a weird looking, almost looks like a box. It's branded Secutron. There's a little flame icon at the top, and then there's printed instructions that say push in with your hand and pull. So it's a pull station. And you can see there's a little bell icon inside with some little waves coming out of it when it's pulled. Key lock up there. This thing takes your standard MRM 306B key. Now, I do have a bug about this. The stickers inside say that this is a Secutron model MRM-810U-EN. Single stage, dual action, conventional manual station with fire bezel. According to the documentation, though, this should not be that model number. This should not have that model number. This should just be an MRM-810U. The -EN should have fire lettering up at the top, not this little flame icon. So there's the inside of the cover. You have a QR code there and a little connection reference there on how to wire it up. So there's that terminal. So the terminal is very weird. So you take a small screwdriver, a flathead screwdriver, grab it here. Take a small flathead screwdriver here, like this one. This one's an SL2 bit, so it's rather small. You push in between the two holes, push that in, and then you have to either pull the wires in or push them in while that's depressed, like that. It's a very, very interesting design. And then there's your switch right there. There's a big block here, I believe would be for like an addressable module of some sort that you would put in there. I believe these are also made addressable with the, I think they're the advanced modules from MRM. I'm going to see if we can fit like one of my notifier mini monitor modules in there, because it looks like it should be just about the right size to be able to fit. Switch there. There's another block here that says key. It's going to be for another one of these little terminal blocks. If this was a two-stage model, if it had the second key switch there, which you can see a little cutout for. And then there's the back. You got another QR code there, and then this one came with two small wires and two little Wagos. Those little, I think they call them lever connectors. So, what do I think of this device? It's very different. It's bulky. Sorry for stuttering, but just kind of thinking about how to describe it other than not saying weird, because it is very weird. It is bulky. You can see it's not really like, I don't know. It's definitely not low profile by any means, but, and it's all plastic too, which kind of scares me. So the cool thing about this is the way that it's designed. It's designed to meet some newer ADA requirements that allow like some amputees to be able to pull the alarm if need be in certain settings. So the way that they would test that out is you'd ball up your hand like a fist here, or in a fist, to act like if you were an amputee, if you'd have like a nub instead of a hand. So you'd ball it up, you'd push in, you should be able to pull down just like that with barely any force. That's one of the cool things about this, I think. But the design itself is very different. It's very much out there. So that's it for that, and we'll move on to the next device.